Hey everybody, Red October. Today is Wednesday, hump day. For some of you out there, maybe your Friday. Anyway, I'm sure most of you already know. You saw the headline. Matt Lauer is fired. You're fired. It's sad, but you. It's coming out of the woodwork now, from politicians to movie directors to news anchors in the news media. And I'll tell you this, which is not top secret, but I will tell you this: all those names that have come out or been fired or under the news media right now for allegedly, those guys are not the first. There are others out there. They just haven't been busted yet. Um, when you hear about one of these politicians, they get busted in a scandal or whatever, and they end up stepping down or resigning. They don't really resign. Usually, they give them an option, depending on the situation, that either you can resign or we'll fire you, one or the other. Usually, when they resign and it's just instant, some shit's about to go down. This thing with Matt Lauer was long overdue. It was coming. I'm sure it wasn't just overnight. They would have had to investigate it and figure it out and confirm, did he do this? And so they make it seem like, well, they just got this. They don't really give you a timeline. But I wanted to just give you some, you guys out there, I wanted to give you some advice, and that is, stay away from the women in the office. As far as relationship goes, I know it's tempting. I know sometimes you see a new coworker come in and she's hot, and you're thinking all kind of thoughts like, man, I'd like to go on a date with her, or I'd like to go to lunch with her, or whatever. Stay away from the pretty ones. They're trouble, man. I'm telling you. If you have to just to tell yourself in your mind, and this is no offense to women, look at them and just think, just stay away and pretend she's the ugliest woman in the office. Pretend she's the biggest woman in the office and you don't want nothing to do with her. She's just unattractive. And I don't say that in an offensive way, but just psych yourself out if you have to. If you find yourself, you have to be alone, get somebody else in the room there too, because you don't want any misunderstandings or accusations thrown around. But this was coming. This was not overnight news. It's not just, oh, somebody slipped a note to the head corporate people there at I think it's NBC or something, and they called him in and he confirmed it, or whatever. I'm sure they had some evidence, proof, and I'm sure they presented it to him, and he couldn't deny it, and he's just like, yep, that was me. And they just told him, look, we gotta let you go. You don't have a choice here. Usually when they fire you, it's pretty serious. Usually when there is a workable room there, they'll give you an option and they'll say, hey, you can resign, or I'm gonna go to the news media and we're gonna blow this wide open. If you're lucky, you get that option. Take the option A, resign, because then you got mud on your name, and that's not good. So anyway, that's it. Have a great day, guys. Use this head right here and think, and stay away from the pretty ones. I know you're probably thinking, Red, but they're so pretty. I just want to be next to them. I want to touch them. Don't touch them. Don't talk to them. Don't look at them. Keep it professional. It just never works out, guys. It never works out. Those real quick, those photo scenes where you see the hot girl, and she's dripping, soaking wet with soap, and she's washing a car. She's leaning over the car. It's like, that shit never happens. That never happens. When do you drive down the street and see a beautiful woman washing a car like that? Just, guys, it's fantasy. Stay away. Right out.